place to put it. I think. I don't know. It's just whatever. I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out, that's all. I'm just trying to figure it out. By the way, Monster sponsors the stream, not really, but although I wish it did. By the way, if inflation keeps up, we're gonna have to stock up on Monster. Like, oh my god, we're gonna eventually go bankrupt. We're gonna have all this other this and this and this and this. Oh no. Oh no, $80 billion later, we don't have any more. I can't afford any more of these. Can't afford anything. And I'm kidding. Hey, Joey. Joey's first one in the room within less than a minute. Damn, homeboy, you're right on point. You're right on there. You're right on there. You knew exactly what time it is. It's 2 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. others' time, probably. I know it's 2 p.m. for you, probably 2 for Nicholas. By the way, tell Nicholas to come on in here. I want to play more Polar Bowler because I'm just like loving that game. I'm just like so loving that game, bro. Like, oh my god. I'm just so totally oh my god, I'm just so totally to that. I'm just waiting for my computer to load, and then and then they're gonna get into some, my classic, my classic ranting and ramblings, well, not like rambling, like, but I meant like, just my classics. How are you doing? How's everybody? How's the people that are coming in here? Sorry, I got fleas. Sorry, I've got fleas. There's a certain type of people whose names I'm not going to mention, but I was able to fucking finally block them, so their names will not be mentioned on this channel no longer, so from this point on, so their names will not be mentioned, so good fucking riddance. I was finally able to kick their fucking asses to the curb, so good riddance. So while I wait for this to load, how's everybody doing? By the way, I got the classic Monster. I mean, by the way, I got Ryan into it when we were hanging out last night. Because I got 2 Monsters, 2 for whatever was it, 2 for 3 or something, or some bullshit. Well, not bullshit, but just 2 for like 4 or something. And he drank it, and he's like, oh my god, it tastes so sweet, but it's so good. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh my god, I'm slowly becoming you. I'm like, yeah, homie, you are. It's my energy fuel. I did not see your video, but I'll check it out later. The reason I'm doing my stream a little bit earlier is because I'm going to see one of my friends later, and provided it still happens at 4:30, But then, of course, when I get back, I'm probably just not going to want to do anything. I'm just going to want my Zachary time and do nothing. My Z time. I'm doing good, Scotty. How are things over where you're at? How are things where you're at? Because I know there's some not so good shit that's going on over there. I'm going to get into Polar Bowler here in a little bit. Just after I find the stuff that I want to find, but I started loading up my laptop pretty late. What's up, Rhodes? I started loading it up here a little bit late, but hey, chaos as the strikes are happening. Are you in like the big city, or are you in the countryside? I'm just curious. Like out of the countries of the UK, like is it? Because I know you're probably, I know it's England, but is it? Are you in? Are you in London, or are you in Liverpool, or whatever the the other ones are? By the way, Wacko is from Liverpool. Just in case anybody ever know. Just in case anybody forgot, well, Wacko is from Liverpool. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, a lot of people are getting the flu. I had something. I had a sore throat after Thanksgiving, but it wasn't COVID related. I don't know what it was. Jesus, my fucking laptop. Come on. I think it's I'm not too sure, but live in Newcastle. Hey, it's the Celtics guy. I live in Newcastle. Oh, that's cool. I haven't heard too much about Newcastle. The only Newcastle I'm familiar with is Newcastle, Delaware. That's the only one I'm familiar with. But of course, you know, they name things after certain things way up north. Oh, yeah, up near like Yorkshire and so forth. Wait, is it Yorkshire? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. I mean, I'm supposed to be the geography guy here, you know? Zach, the geography guy over here. I'm supposed to be. Oh, I know what I'm going to talk about today. So I guess Israel is slowly becoming more and more of a theocracy by the day. The Gray Zone put out a thing about that, so we got to be quiet. Oy vey, or else you'll be considered anti-Semitic, so you got to be quiet. You got to be quiet, or else you'll be considered anti-Semitic now, you know, because we all know how this fucking bullshit's gonna go. Can't say anything about Israel, can't say anything about that, can't say diddly dick fuck about it, because we all know. Y'all, no one cares about you either. Fuck off. Oh, look at that. I'm not even 10 minutes in, and we already got some fucking morons in here. Huh? How funny. It's so funny. Your mom is a failure. Your mom is a failure. That's why you were born. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, it's like I start talking about Israel, and then all of a sudden we get some fucking morons in here. Jesus fucking Christ. What, you fucking triggered that I'm talking about Israel or something? Because I know it's such a fucking touchy topic, but Jesus. I don't give a shit. This channel, we talk about touchy subjects, okay? That's what my channel is specialized in. It's been specialized in that for a very long time. It's been like that for a very long time. And by the way, Israel is not going to survive the way they're going, okay? Just for the record. Just for the record, they're not. So, whatever. Fucking... Israel has two options. It could either withdraw from Palestine and stop occupying their land and stop being a Jewish theocracy, because otherwise it's just not going to... Just like whatever. They're not going to. It's not going to survive. I didn't mean touch with... on the street. No, they're not going to. And the only reason that they are is because the fucking West is always giving them money. You know, you're labeled anti-Semitic for every single thing that you say. Just like Dr. Mahathir of Malaysia, Malaysia's longest running prime minister, who was one of the most successful leaders in Asia. So why don't we just get into that? Let's talk about that. Have I ever mentioned Mahathir Mohamad of Malaysia on this channel? I'm sure I have. But Mahathir of Malaysia was actually one of Asia's most successful leaders. You know, he fought with Bill Clinton over one of his ministers, over one of his whoever it was, Anwar Ibrahim, getting locked up for corruption and whatnot. And then the U.S. and of course fucking Madeleine Albright was interfering in it like a bunch of fucking morons. They were interfering in that whole thing, and of course that pissed Mahathir off, and for good reason. So Bill Clinton was at loggerheads with Malaysia, you know, and they were at loggerheads with Malaysia, and then Mahathir's been at loggerheads with Malaysia for a while now, anyway. So there's been a lot of shit that's been going on with Malaysia. And then, of course, when Mahathir says anything critical of Israel, he's labeled anti-Semitic. It's like, what the fuck? And he also spoke out against the proxy war, too. So there's also that, too. He was critical of Putin in the beginning. All right, let me... So he was, but then of course, you know, He's been a target of the West for like such a long time. It's like the West has been trying to target him and trying to target Malaysia all throughout the years. It's like it's just ridiculous. So what's this whole thing about Israel now? I mean, what's this whole thing? I mean, what is Israel doing now? Oh, let's say Netanyahu's getting back into power, and that's just going to be great. It's like, oh my God, what are they? It's like, really? They go from someone who was even worse. Netanyahu is going to be the death of them. I'm telling you, like he is going to be the death of Israel, and it's not even funny. Like it's not even funny. It's like, really? He is, bro. He's getting. Oh, and look at that. Did I ever talk about this whole little thing here? I'm not too sure. Yeah, no, that same guy is going. He's gonna be back in. He's gonna be back in power now. Isn't democracy just great? I found out some triggered hater made a community post about, oh, fuck them. I don't even give a shit. Fuck them. Dude, I'm just dramaed out, okay? Whatever. If people want to fucking talk about me, they can talk about me. I don't even give a shit. Do these people have a fucking life? Oh, that's right. They don't. They really, really don't. Oh, look at that. That fucking moron. Good, let them. But yeah, no, I know that I'm gonna tip the hornet's nest even more when I start talking about this. So yeah, no, he's back in there. He's gonna be back in there. Israel's gonna be fucked then. 10 more sleeps until Christmas. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna start my Christmas shopping after I get paid next week. Comrade Nicholas, I was just talking about you. I'm like, all right, Nicholas, come on in here, bro. Come on in here. We go. Let's. Yeah, I said I was going to stream Thursday afternoon, and here I am. Yeah, Israel's going to be fucked then. Well, yeah, they are. Well, I mean, them in the West are just fucked in general, so. Well, of course, the West is kissing their ass, and then they go and do this, just like so Israel and Ukraine is going to be bringing all of us down. It's just, what a great day for humanity. Did you see my most recent YouTube short and video? Yes, I did, actually. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad everybody's still here. But yeah, no. I don't blame you. I'm not doing the drama shit no more. I'm over it. I'm based. I got a monster energy right here. I'm being based right now. I'm being based. He said Steven in all capital letters. I think someone's saying hello to you. Well, no, that would be Comrade Nicholas would be waving to Steven. Steven's got his headphones on, so. Nicholas Blight said hello! Nicholas Blight said hello.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey. Yeah, that's right. Z. Oh, I didn't notice him. Yeah, he was scooching over in the corner. Because he's in the kitchen where he belongs. He's in the kitchen where he belongs. No, I'm kidding. Love you. Yeah, he's in the kitchen where he belongs. Now he's in the bedroom where he belongs. Yeah, Z, that's exactly right. But yeah, no, they are, yeah, no, Israel is fucked. Grow over Israel's military. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. We've got more bullshit now. Trying to fight with Iran, huh? Israel's Netanyahu urges Biden to reaffirm U.S.-Saudi ties. Wow. Okay. Wow, he is so fucking stupid. Wow, he is so fucking dumb. So basically, Netanyahu's telling Biden to keep it up with the whole fucking, yeah, oh no, time Yeah, keep supporting the Saudis. Keep supporting them. And remember, Saudi Arabia is a democracy in the eyes of the fucking shit libs who are doing fucking virtue signaling over women's rights in Iran. But no, shh, don't talk about that. Let me speak. Let me speak. I mean, sure, you want to open Christmas gifts? Be my guest. Be my guest. But on Christmas Day, if you don't have any gifts, then don't come crying to me. If you don't got any Christmas presents, well then, don't come crying to me. Hey, Skyler fan. Been doing good. I'm over here talking about more shit over here. We're watching to Israel. Oh, IDF chief to Iran. We're watching to Israel. We're ready. Oh my fucking god. Well, we all know exactly what this is. It's like, what, Ukraine telling Russia, oh, we're watching. Oh, we're watching. Oh, like, we're watching you. Oh, we're watching you. Yeah, okay. Do you think Iran is intimidated by you? Okay. Do you really think that Iran, a big country, do you honestly think that they're scared of your little fucking shit stain on a map? Do you think that they're scared of you? I don't think so. Do you think you're capable of fighting with Iran? Do you honestly think so? No, Steve's gonna get problems. By the way, I blocked most of those assholes we were dealing with. Yeah, I did too. I was able to. And whatever, if they come back in here, we just block them. We don't say a word to them. Who cares? I have no interest in it anymore. If they want to come in here, if the fucking pro-Ukrainian assholes want to come in here and fucking bitch and moan, if those fucking pro whatever, just these fucking pro Biden shills in general, like whatever. If they want to come in here and they want to fucking bitch and moan, because God forbid my opinion on Russia and Ukraine is not mainstream, then whatever, let them do it. They can fucking say what they want. I don't care anymore. I'm over it. Like, I'm over it. This is not what my channel is. My channel started off, with certain people that I was talking about, but after a while, I evolved as my channel got bigger, and now I'm focusing on the stuff that I want to be focused on, which is global affairs and activism and everything else. Well, yeah, of course it's fucking hiatus is bullshit. Dude, anytime they say it, they just mean a hiatus on whatever. It's just whatever. Like, they're saying it because they're fucking lying. Oh, here we go. More fucking bullshit. Oh, look at that from The Guardian. Oh, another fucking shit lib news outlet. Ukraine army chief warns Moscow preparing for new Kyiv attack. Like, how the fuck do you pronounce it? Kyiv? Or Kyiv? Or whatever the fuck. I don't even care. As Putin seeks new economic ties. Well, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think Putin's just going to sit there and just not? And do you think he's just going to sit there and let his country crumble and then let a new Soviet Union collapse take over? Like, no, okay. Do you honestly think that? Because I know that's what Ukraine wants. I know that's what the West wants. But guess what? They're not going to get it. They're not going to get what they fucking want. Okay, this fucking Ukraine army chief. Oh, look at you, Kyiv. Oh, that's a new name, a Kyiv. Oh my God, I got Kyiv. It sounds like a fucking bacterial infection. Oh, I gotta go to the doctors. I got Kyiv in my feet. I got Kyiv in my asshole. Ooh, I got Kyiv. Oh, I'm so itchy. Ooh. It sounds like an STD, exactly. Oh my God, I got the new typhoid fever. I got Kyiv. It's a rare fungal infection. Oh my God, caused by fungal spores. Ooh. It's like that family from Wisconsin who got histoplasmosis in the whole because they were dealing with a raccoon infestation. So Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, yeah, from. Oh yeah, oh my God, yeah. No, Infested on Animal Planet was awesome. I love that show. Cringe to watch because of just how like just those animals like in there, and spiders and snakes. I'm just like, oh my god, and raccoon. It's not a show to watch if you got a weak stomach. But obviously my stomach is made of steel because I've worked in mental health for 6.5, 7 years, and I've worked with almost every class. I've worked with registered sex offenders. I've worked with drug addicts. I've worked with people with eating disorders, people with, mental illness, people who can't take care of themselves, people who would, it's just, oh my god. But yeah, no, it does. It sounds like a fucking STD. I got me some Keem. Oh my god! I got me some Keem. Oh my god, Russia's gonna spread some viruses. Oh my god! Oh my god! What do I do? It's like fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, Ukraine! Oh my god! Oh my god! Putin's trying to seek new economic ties. Of course he's gonna fucking seek new economic ties. What do you fucking think? The US and the West and Ukraine are trying to destroy Russia's fucking economy. So what do you think? Do you think Putin's just gonna sit there and just let it happen? Okay? That's what happened when Saddam Hussein was under a bunch of crippling UN sanctions that malnourished 500,000 Iraqis and caused them to die, okay, over the Iraq-Kuwait war. It's fucking ridiculous. And by the way, we didn't give a fuck when Iran. The only reason we cared that Saddam invaded Kuwait is because Kuwait is a fucking U.S. satellite state. When Iraq was at war with Iran, we were arming them against Iran because, Iran being the enemy and so forth. But Saddam Hussein's Iraq was not so bad after all. I'll tell you that right fucking now. Just like Gaddafi's Libya wasn't that bad and anything else. Audio still sound good? Audio bit rate. Oh, I've seen a lot of messed up shit, both online and in my job. To this day I do. Much less so than I normally do. Much less so than I normally do because my job isn't as hands-on, but it's definitely, but I still do see a lot of fucking fucked up shit, I really do. It's just not as less, but I'm still on my fucking ass. I'm still not sitting on my ass all day. I've got so much shit to do, it's crazy. Fucking moving around like a fucking jumping bean. But yeah, no, this whole thing is fucking so ridiculous. Russia warns of consequences if U.S. missiles go to Ukraine. Well, yeah, I agree with that. They should not be. They should not be. Okay? So why in the fucking fuck why are we giving them missiles? Why are we giving them missiles? So they can go strike Moscow and then go stage another false flag attack like they did in Poland? And then they can go strike Poland and then Poland can go fucking blame Russia. It's so ridiculous. Oh, let's have some more bullshit. Let's have some more bullshit. Oh my god, I got some more key. Oh, I got some more. Oh, I'm so itchy. Oh, I got key. Their whole body is aching. I'm sorry to hear that. Because of those words, Russia bad, Ukraine good. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it's this again. It's this all over again. And it's just getting ridiculous. We're approaching a year of this fucking NATO proxy war. A year! We're almost to a year of this whole thing. We have no place in that conflict. Exactly, bro. Whether or not you like or dislike Russia or whatever, okay, it doesn't even fucking matter. But it's like, even people who are against who are against Russia's actions, like Chris Hedges and so forth, but they say that the U.S. shouldn't be involved in it, and we shouldn't be. My position is Tucker Carlson's position, and I don't give a fuck. Okay? You know why? Because Tucker Carlson is anti-war. Okay? And I'm saying this as a fucking revolutionary socialist, as someone who is pretty left-wing, okay? I'm saying this as someone who has these tendencies, okay? But he's out-lefting the left because he's actually anti-war, because we're seeing this side of the aisle that is against war. Tucker Carlson being against the war, being against the proxy war, him being against intervening in Syria. Oh, by the way, Tucker Carlson spoke out against the sarin chemical hoax. He spoke out against the Syrian hoax. Just like we had no reason to be here, and everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Well, there is going to be consequences if they do. It's like that there is going to be consequences for it because we still continue to fucking provoke Russia. Just like we've been provoking this NATO expansion, and we're still doing it. Arming Ukraine is just a pretext. Now again, I don't want to fucking hear, I supported the first 2 or 3 packages like fucking Kyle Kuczynski. Okay? I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't even know what he's been saying anymore because I'm not subscribed to him. I fucking jumped off that ship-hole. I jumped off that fucking ship. But Jesus fucking Christ. This proxy war is just getting ridiculous. It's been ridiculous from the beginning. But of course, I did believe Russia was in the wrong in the beginning. But, obviously I saw the light. But yeah, no, there is going to be consequences. Putin knows what he's talking about. And of course, we all know the Guardian is in bed with the establishment. The Guardian was the same one that smeared Aaron Mate as a Syrian disinformation campaign, and the Gray Zone as this, that, and the other thing. And God knows who else they fucking smeared. I don't have all day to go through it. Yeah, we had no business being involved in Vietnam, Latin America, the Caribbean, the Middle East. Exactly. We have no business being in any of these countries whatsoever. We have no business being involved in Nicaragua, Venezuela, Cuba, anything like that. We have no business being in any of it. We have no business being in any of it. And Kit Kintenberg, I think his name's Kit Kintenberg, who's on Mint Press and also works for the Gray Zone. I don't know if he works for the Gray Zone, but he's been interviewed with the Gray Zone a bunch of times. But it's just, oh my Lord. Putin plans more gas sales to China. Yeah, now he's giving cheap gas to China because now we can't have cheap gas from Russia, and that's going to fucking plague Europe, and it's going to plague the U.S., and it's going to keep the fucking gas prices high. It's going to keep the fucking gas prices high. So now because we're poking Putin in the face, now Putin's going to not give us cheap gas to keep the gas prices down, so now he's going to give it over to China. So now China doing fairly well economically, now they're going to have the cheaper gas prices. Do you see what I mean? China and Russia are winning, guys. They are winning. They are winning. It's a way for the gas companies and all of this to price gouge people and to provoke Russia so they can keep the gas prices high. It's all a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy with the establishment and the fucking elite. And so they can work together so they can price gouge people at the pump and do it in the US and in the EU to piss off Russia, to not get cheap Russian gas. So now Russia's going to sell it to China. China's going to have better gas prices than the US and the West, and then it's going to be a monopoly. Put 2 and 2 together, and there you go. But if I say this, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm a Russian conspiracy theorist if I say this. But yeah, no. We support the good guys. We're the good guys. We're not the dying corrupt empire that we really are. No, that's not what we are, right? It's like fucking ridiculous. And then that video I made that I was responding to from Lee Camp's video, I was responding to that, the video from Jimmy Dore about where's all this money going? Where's the money going? Where's the money going? We were just like, where'd it go? We have no idea. Oh my God, where did they go? Where did all that money go? Where did all that money go? Where did it all go? Let's ask Chunky Ogre, the fat retarded buffalo. Where'd it go? Oh, that's right, it's going to help those Ukrainians. Kyle Kuczynski be like, well, I supported the first 2 or 3 packages, so therefore it's okay. It's okay. I was for it the first time around. Yeah, that's why Danny Hayfong from Left Lens fucking annihilated your ass, because you're a fucking moron. You support Ukraine, you're not progressive. Drop that from your fucking title, you're not progressive. If you believe in aiding and abetting neo-Nazis in Ukraine, you're not progressive. You're not progressive, you're not cool, it's not anything like that.
Okay. I voted for Abraham Lincoln. It's all right.
I voted for Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, exactly. Do you think Abraham Lincoln would be for a proxy war? They're trying to compare Zelensky to Abraham Lincoln. Did you know that?
No.
They are.
I voted for Obama.
I voted for Obama. I voted for Abraham Lincoln. Well, that's nice, because Obama was the one that started the stuff with fucking Ukraine. Obama was the one who got the ball rolling on this anymore. They got the ball rolling. You see what I mean? You see Steve and I's exchange. Steve and I don't agree on certain things, but I mean, look at us. I mean, Steve and I, we are definitely on different sides of the political spectrum, but we can see right through this fucking proxy war. We see right through it. You know why we see right through it? Because even someone like Steve, who thinks differently than me on a lot of stuff, but you know what? He doesn't want this proxy war because you know the anti-war movement is coming from the left. It's coming from the right. It's not coming from the left. Because now the right wing is out left in the left, and that's what they're doing, guys. That's what they're doing. Yeah, no, I mean, that's awesome. I voted for Abraham Lincoln. I mean, do you think Abraham Lincoln would be for a fucking proxy war? Do you think he'd be for a proxy war? I don't think so. I don't think he would be. He most absolutely would not be. Oh man, Manar Adli from Mint Press would be so proud of us, guys. She would be. Max Blumenthal and Aaron Mate at the Gray Zone would be so happy with us. They it's just like, I don't believe Russian propagandists. Oh yeah, what about those biolabs? Oh, what about all those biolabs in Ukraine? Did you know that anything to do with Lincoln put in an order to do that? Well, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I mean, alright, I just got a link. Mostly BS articles that I am and ripping into. Yeah, this is the stuff that I'm fucking tearing into fucking shreds because it's so ridiculous. It's so devoid from reality. Like, you fucking people don't live in reality. Okay, how about this? How about all these fucking shit libs and everything who want to fucking spout anything? If you think differently, you're a tanky, you're a this, you're that. All these stupid, childish fucking names. Okay? Well then, why don't you go join the military, go join with Ukraine. If you want to fucking fight for them, why don't you go fucking fight for them? Give up your American citizenship and go apply for Ukrainian citizenship. Go apply there. Go apply for Ukrainian citizenship then, you fucking retards. Why don't you do that then? If you know, it's so funny. The right wing used to say to us all the time during the Iraq War, just like when all those people were saying, oh, if you don't like America, you need to go back to your own country. You need to go here, go move to Russia, go move here, or whatever. But now it's the left that's saying, if you don't like us, then go move to Russia. Well, then why don't you go move to fucking Ukraine if you like it so much, you fucking idiots? And by the way, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy your fucking neo-Nazi paradise. Because I'll tell you right now, if they knew you were liberal, what do you think those neo-Nazis would do to you? Well, what did the Nazis do to communists? What did the Nazis do to liberals? Oh yeah, that's right, the Holocaust. What the fuck did they do? What did the Nazis do to communists? What did they do to leftists? What did they do? They fucking slaughtered them. That's what they did. Put them in concentration camps. No, we can't talk about this. Because you fucking idiots don't know your fucking history. Because you're fucking morons. Because you don't know diddly dick fuck about anything. You don't. That's why you go and fucking vandalize people's pages. That's why you fucking go and smear the Gray Zone. And you're so stupid and devoid of reality that you sit there and say they're both far left and far right. When that's the biggest contradiction I've ever heard in my whole entire life. In the 26 years I've been on this earth since August 24th, 1996. Okay? And that is the dumbest thing I've ever read, seen, or heard in my life. Read, seen, and or heard of in my whole entire life. It's like saying you're a Nazi, you're a communist. It makes no sense. Doesn't make any fucking goddamn sense. It does not bring me joy to talk about this stuff, guys. It really does not. I mean, I like to have fun with certain things like I was doing in my videos. Like, oh, well, I gotta stock up on more monsters before that inflation hits. Nazis did their own people, treat them like shit. Exactly. And look at what Mr. fucking gym teacher's doing. Banning dissent. He's banning opposition parties. He's banning communist parties. Remember that that's what the Nazis did to the communists. That's what they did. But it's like, why do people bitch and moan about how bad? But now look at the left. Now the left is bitching that communism is bad. Isn't that what the right wing used to do? Now they say we're tankies and everything else. Like, oh my God, you people are fucking retarded. It's the opposite. It's like the Opposites Attract song from Paula Abdul. And opposites attract us because I'm with the cat. I mean, oh my God. I mean, by the way, Paula Abdul, one of the greatest singers ever. By the way, I love Straight Up, and Opposites Attract from Paula Abdul. Great songs, great singer. As long as he doesn't have a Ukraine version of Gestapo. Yeah, no. He doesn't need that. He is Gestapo. He is Gestapo. But remember, guys, Putin's the you know, he's the anti-liberal one here, right? Well, obviously his stances on gay rights are not good. But I'm like Ed from I'm like Mr. Big Head. Is Ukraine any more gay friendly? Tell me. So the next time, and I've had people on fucking Twitter literally virtue signal to me about how, oh, Russia's still homophobic and whatnot. Okay. Is Ukraine homophobic too? Just like when these fucking people say, oh, Iran is homophobic. Well, so is in Saudi Arabia. The U.S. supports homophobic regimes. And then has the nerve to go bitch about other countries being homophobic when we support countries that are just as homophobic, if not even worse. Okay? So get the fuck out of here with your fucking, virtue signaling about gay rights. You don't give a fuck about gay rights. If you gave a shit about gay rights, then why do you slander people who are gay? You slander people who are gay? You know Glenn Greenwald is gay, right? And then you call him a right-winger, even though Glenn Greenwald is an advocate against the Bolsonaro regime. So spare me. Spare me that Glenn Greenwald is so homophobic, is so right-wing. Like, you call us self-loathing gays. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, it's so ridiculous. I don't think Ukraine is like gay people. They don't. They don't. Okay, sure, Russia doesn't like gay people either. Okay, well then whatever. Okay, do you understand? Do these people think that I'm going to support anti-gay laws anywhere in the world? Whether it's in Russia or it's in Ukraine or Iran. Do you think I'm going to? Even if I was as pro-Russian as I could be, do you think that I, as a gay man, could support that type of stuff? Not saying I am pro-Russia. I'm like I said, I've got my own opinions. Do you think I would? No, I wouldn't. Come on now. I'm sure in all due reality, Putin doesn't give a flying fuck, okay? He's doing it for his own reasons. You know, just like Trump was like, I'm all for traditional values. Do you think Trump gives a fuck about gay people? No, he doesn't care. Okay, I mean, well, to be fair, Trump's too worried about those, or he's too worried about those Mexican immigrants. But hey, that's besides the point. Qatar, they have no human rights, and we bitch about them when we support those countries. Yeah, exactly. Well, that whole thing with Qatar was kind of fucking ridiculous. I'm telling you, dude, this is a conspiracy that the fucking globalists are doing. The fucking globalists are doing this. There is globalists, okay? Alex Jones is an insane motherfucker, but I'll tell you what, he's right about globalists. He was on the right side of the Syria issue while the Young Turks were on the wrong side of it. Bitching and moaning about Assad all fucking day long. Oh, but they call others Islamophobic. Slandering a majority Muslim country, that's not Islamophobic, right? Oh my God, that's so devoid of reality. I feel like my brain cells are dying. Guys, you know what else I need to have a strong stomach and a stomach of steel for? Because I have to deal with fucking human stupidity online all day, every day. It's fucking ridiculous.
It is a fucking conspiracy. It's a conspiracy for the US and the EU to drive up gas prices intentionally, and so they can piss off Russia, prevent Russia from giving us oil and gas, so they can give it to China. And then China can go have it. Oh yeah, and then China can continue on doing what they're doing. You know, ending homelessness, improving their infrastructure, and improving and expanding their influence in Africa, and helping them build infrastructure, you know what I mean? Obviously, I was against the Chinese lockdowns, obviously. I'm against any lockdowns anywhere, okay? I'm against lockdowns, I'm against vaccine mandates, all that other shit, okay? I was against it when Australia and Canada did it. I was against it when China did it, okay? It's so ridiculous. But then the same ones who were bitching and moaning about China locking down, and they were locking their people up and whatnot, well, okay. What about you? You were advocating for lockdowns in the US. You supported Australia's fucking draconian lockdowns, while they fucking tear gas people, protesters in the streets of Eastern Australia and Victoria, New South Wales, okay? And you supported the fucking vaccine mandates and that. You supported Justin Trudeau crushing fucking trucker protests and the vaccine mandates. You supported the vaccine mandates there. Okay, yeah, I got the vaccine. You know why? Because it was my fucking choice. I wanted to do it. And then blame Russia for it, just like they blame Russia for everything. Oh yeah, by the way, Sean Penn. That brings me to my next point. Jimmy Dore has been calling out Sean Penn. Yeah, dude, Trudeau is a fucking racist. Dude, Justin Trudeau is continuing the whole doubling down on indigenous people being segregated, because you know indigenous communities in the Canadian Arctic, that's why they don't have roads that connect to the rest of Canada. Do you know that communities above like certain places, like Pickle Lake, Ontario, is the furthest north in Ontario that has access to all weather roads. Settlements north of there, like Fort Severn and a few others, I don't even know whatever the other ones are. Other ones like Fort Chipewyan in Alberta, in Fort Chipewyan in northern Alberta, and other places like that. They're segregated. Northern communities are segregated from the rest of Canada, but then they say, oh yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Okay, it's like as if Canada's not the same fucking way, as if they're not a colonialist nation too that's segregating people either. Sean Penn hasn't been relevant in years. Well, dude, you know what? Jimmy Dore's been calling him out. By the way, Sean Penn was on the right side of history. You know he was friends with Hugo Chavez, right? But what's he doing now? Do you know what he's doing now? He's going against Hugo Chavez. If he was still alive, he'd be so disappointed in Sean Penn. He would be. Sean Penn was friends with Cristina Fernandez Kirchner in Argentina. And now Sean Penn is out there saying, you know, he gave fucking Zelensky his own award. I'm not kidding. I'll link it in the description. That's another thing. I will link in the description. And he also said that the unvaccinated shouldn't get jobs. They shouldn't have jobs. They should just starve to death. That's what he said. That's what Sean Penn said. The Sean Penn of 2010 and 11 and 12 and so on would hate the Sean Penn of 2022. Sean Penn hates on the unvaxxed. Yeah, they shouldn't go to work. They shouldn't have a job. Yeah. No, he shouldn't. Sean Penn gives Academy Award. No, he gave the Academy Award. Yeah, he gave the Academy Award over to him. I shit you not, guys. Let me...
Co-opted from the CIA. He's just a tool.
Is that how we got that drug dealer?
Yeah.
He used to be against the CIA.
Yes.
Dumbass girl.
That's of course. So, here he is. Let's watch.
This is for you. Oh, Sean, yes.
This is for you.
Edwin, you are no
one second. It's just a symbolic, silly thing.
Yes, but
if I know this is here.
No, it's a symbolic, silly thing that you give the fucking leader of the most corrupt nation in Europe, who's dressed like a fucking gym teacher, giving him your own award. Like, what? And then this one. And then this one.
That's
With that face move.
That's-
I'm gonna give you
anti-vaxxers.
questions.
So watch, they ask him about, what do you think about the anti-vaxxers?
They can't have my Oscar.
And this is
They
what
can't have my Oscar.
Yes.
So if you weren't willing to take an experimental medical treatment with no long-term studies to fight a virus, that the hospitalization rate was under 1%.
What is cowardice of conviction?
I don't know what that means. That the media has been lying about, then you are a coward. According to Sean Penn, a guy who's in bed with Nazis and is a tool of the CIA, the FBI, and now Big Pharma.
Sean Penn used to be against all of that stuff, you know, when he was doing advocacy in Latin America and speaking at anti-war rallies against Bush. So Sean Penn has gone against everything he claimed to stand for. And the fucking shit libs are just going to let this happen. They're just going to sit there and just let it happen. Sean Penn is everything he used to be against. Everything. He used to be against the right wing. He used to be against war. He used to be, but now he's all for the war because the Democrats are doing it. Because his side is doing it. If Hugo Chavez is former President Chavez is rolling over in his grave. Okay? He is. Just think about that. Just think about how unbelievable that is and just how he completely destroyed any credibility that he had. Like, oh my fucking God. I used to like Sean Penn. I used to be a big fan of him. I used to stand with him. I used to say, oh my God, I love what he says. You know, I didn't agree with him but he was wrong about a lot of stuff. But at least he would do that. But now look at him. Just like all these others, they used to say that, oh, they're anti-war, and now they're all for war now. They're all for the NATO proxy war. They're all for this type of stuff. Oh my God, it's so unbelievable. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, have you ever heard anything so unbelievably devoid of reality in your entire life? Like, oh my God, I know I haven't. And I know I say that quite a bit. The other Jimmy Dore video. So yeah, Sean Penn has completely fucking destroyed himself. He has. Yeah, I used to like him too. He's a great actor, but you know what? Just because you're a good actor, just because you're a good writer, doesn't mean you know fucking diddly dick about how the world works. Just like Stephen King. You know Stephen King was the same way. Now he supports fucking neo-Nazis. Stephen King does. Stephen King was trolled into supporting Ukraine. Yeah, I think all that fucking cocaine he did. I think all those times that he strangled Madonna when he was dating Madonna. I think it got to his head. I think Madonna strangled Sean Penn, and I think all the blood went to his head. And I think he popped a fucking vessel or something. Just Jesus fucking Christ. So ridiculous. No, this is what Hollywood has degraded into. Hollywood has degraded into a fucking pro-imperialist, Zionist entity. Pro-Zionist entity. That's what they've turned into. Telling you, Sean Penn would hate if Sean Penn could look at himself. Like Madonna did that. And who knows, Madonna probably supports fucking Dave DeLucci, probably fucking supports him too. Just like Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart was all against war, and now he supports the fucking Nazis in Ukraine. What is going on here? First it was him, then it was him, then it's the others. It's like, oh my God, who is it gonna be next? Please just don't let it be Danny Gonzalez. Please, Danny, please, my beloved Danny Gonzalez, please. Just say, if he starts a video with, what's up, Greg? And I just want to let you know that I support Ukraine. I would cry, honestly. I'd be like, oh man, I used to love your videos and whatnot, but I'm really disappointed. Why? How could you do that? Like, Danny, you're great fat material. Please, Greg, us here. That's what he calls his fan base. He calls us Greg. Greg, I tell you right now that I'm like, no, how could he do this? How could he betray us like that? Gay meter, exactly. No, how can he do this to us? See through this. I wish they could, bro. You know what it does? It takes someone with a brain. That's all it takes. It just takes a few fucking brain cells to see through this bullshit. Okay? It takes someone like Jimmy Dore. It takes someone like Menard Lee from Mint Press. It takes someone like Lee Camp. It takes someone like all of them. It takes someone like Max Blumenthal and Aaron Mate. It takes someone like Kit Clarenberg. Oh, that's his name. Kit Clarenberg. That's his name. It takes all of them, and it takes all of you guys, too. And it just takes people to just fucking wake up. It just takes someone to fucking wake up. You know what? I love the Boggle and Upwards music, so, maybe that should just be my theme. Yeah, my gay meter goes from 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds. Steve walks in the room, too. He'll tell you. I don't care, age is nothing. Danny Gonzalez is like 2 years older, but he looks like he's like in his early 20s, late teens. Like, oh my God, it's crazy. I don't know. Yep, my gay meter's gonna go like crazy. I don't have the stereotypical, I didn't support any side at the beginning of the conflict, it made me blind to support Ukraine and its Nazi government. Yep. That's exactly right. Alright, so we'll play some Polar Bowler here in a little bit. I'm probably gonna go around 3:30. I'm gonna have to go around like 3:30 because I also want to go for a walk because it's finally above fucking freezing where I'm at. Because it's finally above freezing where I'm at, thank God. Thankfully. But yeah, no, my gay meter's gonna occur. Amber Nichols Puppet Design had saved my brain. I appreciate that. Yep, I'm waking up. I'm waking more and more people up one at a time, one at a time. One at a time. Okay, I thought I had missed a comment there for a second. I don't know why. It's like every single time. You see through the BS. Yeah, I helped Adam the Wolf. I helped him see through it, and I've helped a lot of people see through it. And even if people didn't agree with my position, like my parents don't agree with my position, which is fine, but there's just certain things I don't talk with them about. Even Ryan said it too. Ryan is like, yeah, this whole thing is fucking up the world. Because it is. Because it is. The whole entire thing is. Now remember, they're going to keep going after us, and I'm good. Come after me. I don't give a fuck.
I don't understand. Why does this say that there is a... It's not lagging, right? Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, well, I just want to make sure. I don't know why it says there's another copy of the game running. I don't understand why it says that. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Alright, whatever. Alright, well, I'll just load up Polar Buller and play that. But yeah, the Boggle theme and the Upwards theme is definitely my theme. It's just that relaxed music while I'm, like, sitting here fucking ranting here like a lunatic, like I always do. Including when I'm, like, staying up late and having my own time to myself and ranting and rambling and whatnot. A Wild Tangent games is usually always good to load and whatnot. I have not missed a single Judy Justice episode, but the good thing is that it's on Amazon. So even if you like miss an episode or two, I can just go back and watch them all and whatnot, and go back and watch whichever one I missed. You know why? Because I'm telling you right now, if we had more Judge Judys in this world, if we had more Judith Shylins in this world, I'm telling you, this world would be so much better off. If we had more common sense people like her, oh my God, we would be so much better off. Because Judge Judy tells it like it is. She tells it like it is, and she's no bullshit. She can see bullshit like a mile away, like hundreds of miles away. She knows. She knows when people are bullshitting. That's what I love about her. That's what I've loved about her since I was a little kid. Throughout elementary school, all throughout my teen years. Everything. Well, I'm definitely blue-pilled. I'm definitely, as a leftist, I am definitely blue-pilled. I'm just more blue-pilled than the blue pill. Alright, I guess Wild Tangent Games is updating, so I'm just gonna wait for that and let that, just gonna do that and let that we can upload. What's the stuff here? There are a couple people that put out some videos too. I mean, let's take a look at it. Thought I had to sneeze. The world votes to disarm Israel and end U.S. unipolarity. Oh, from Revolutionary Blackout. Yeah, because every single time the UN votes against the U.S. embargo on Cuba or votes against Israeli resolution, that they fucking try to go in there and vote against it. Because the fucking U.S. government wants to be a fucking goddamn empire. That's what we are. Not we as Americans. But our whole fucking government is a corrupt fucking empire. And the only way America's going to improve is if the empire fucking falls. I just want the empire to fucking fall. You should make a Discord. I have Discord. Oh, I've got Discord. Oh, I've got Discord. I can give you my Discord. I think it's on there. It's Zachary Xavier number 078. Nicholas has it. Nicholas can give it. I'm sure others can give it to me. Half the time I don't even fucking remember it. I don't know why. It's just weird. Okay, now are we gonna fucking load? Hey, it's the Steven Show. Oh yeah, it was the Steven Show. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this thing. I don't know. We'll just... go. This thing is just being annoying. Alright, let's see if the original Luxor will load. Let me try that. I have, like I said, I've got games up my sleeve. I know I should have done this earlier. Yay, balls. Yeah, I know, my favorite. I don't know, sometimes the Wild Tangent app can be, the app, the icon, sometimes it can be annoying. I'll go till like 340. I'll play till like 340 or something. We can go till 340. Doesn't matter. Well, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're good. I'm just trying to load some stuff up here. I got this monster. Oh yeah, of course, energy drinks make me fucking bounce out the walls. Owen, brilliant calls out British political issues. Yeah, I've heard. Never really seen them. I'll have to check them out. Well, my favorite two of my favorite English commentators are Vanessa Beeley and Kit Clarenberg are definitely my favorites. Because they speak the fucking truth. You know, they slander Vanessa Beeley like no tomorrow because Vanessa Beeley calls out war and everything else, so they label her a Syrian puppet, that they label everything. It's just fucking ridiculous, guys. It's fucking retarded. The fucking world that we live in is just ridiculous. This is the kind of fucking society we're living in worldwide nowadays. It's pathetic. Yeah, Mr. Peanut Butter is the best. My favorite adult cartoons are Archer, BoJack Horseman, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, The Venture Brothers, and The Boondocks are my favorite. I would say Family Guy, but except Family Guy is garbage nowadays. Yeah, Futurama too. Futurama is definitely one of my favorites. But I think if I had to pick, I think Archer would be my number one favorite. Oh, look at that. It's loading. We're making progress here. Look at that. I'm loading up games just exactly an hour into it. I don't care what they fucking say. They can slander us. They can say whatever they want, but it's not going to fucking change anything. Just like they say about Vanessa Beeley, just like they say about any of us. I have a Bartlett as well from Canada. But it doesn't matter. They're not. I'm telling you right now, if I was able to join RT, I would let my fucking channel be with RT if RT was still around. One of these days, I swear to God, I'm gonna email Mint Press. I'm gonna email Mint Press News and ask them. I'm like, if you got any positions open, you can sponsor my channel 100%. I know it's not that big, but I don't know. Menara Adli would be very proud of us guys. Let me tell you. God, I need to clean my glasses more often. Jesus Christ. Okay, hello. Sorry that my computer is just fucking... It's just kind of fucking slow sometimes. It got me a plush toy. Then, of course, I'll be just sitting here, and then out of nowhere, I'm going to go now. It's been fun. I'll see you later. All right. Sounds good. I'm probably going to go in about 20 minutes. I'm just going to play games for about 20 minutes. Drama, Archibald Jaguars, and One Punch Man. Those are my favorites. Yeah, those are pretty good. There's a few of those I have not seen, but... Oh yeah, so I've got a funny story to tell. You guys. So, I went up to Weeks Woods in Guilford, New Hampshire, because I travel up that way pretty frequently. You know, off of I-93 north, New Hampshire's only 70 mile an hour speed limit beyond mile marker 45, but, you know, besides the point. So I was coming back from there, and I was cutting through Lawrence, Mass, and going back to, you know, the Essex area and so forth where I live. And funny enough, I was at a 4-lane intersection, and I was stopped. I was going like northbound. There was a person on the left then the left lane that had a red light. I had a red light. The other 2 lanes had a green light. And then the fucking guy just ran the red light. He literally he didn't even attempt to stop. He just went right fucking through it. And then a Lawrence cop came flying out at him and pulled him over. And then I went by and I fucking tooted in delight. I'm like, yeah, that's what you get. It's like, good. I actually like the cops when the cops actually fucking do good things. You know, that's what the cops need to start fucking stopping people for. Stopping people for actual shit, you know, not stopping them for fucking retarded shit, you know. Just so they can do that and fucking make shit up about them later, you know. That's what we need the fucking cops for, you know. This is why I'm not too big on defund the police. But, you know, if people think that on the left, I can understand why they do. Just because it's not my philosophy doesn't mean I'm going to sit there and be like, oh, fuck you, you know. Because I'm not a goddamn bootlicker. And it loaded fucking finally. Sheesh. I'm too lazy to move my camera, but you know what? If you want anything done right, you gotta do it yourself. Everybody can see that good? I agree, furries are awesome. Me being a furry myself, but yeah. But yeah, no, like, that's what we need the cops for, you know? We need the cops for... How about stopping people for fucking running lights and driving too fast for the conditions and speeding like crazy? That's what the cops need to be fucking focused on, you know? And if we had more of them doing that, they'd have a better reputation. Rather than, oh my God, you got a little bit of marijuana on you, you're a black person, let's go fuck up your life, you know? That's what I'm talking about. So that's, again, like I said, that's why I'm not too big on defund the police. Because, you know, I mean, we do need police, though, you know? We need police, we just need better police. We need retraining, we need, you know... We need better policing is what we need. Turn in, Zach, how's it going? It's going well. Playing some Luxor. Go play this for about... Play this for a little bit, you know? But yeah, no, like, that's what we need.
Does anyone have any pets? Like, does anyone have, like, dogs or cats or anything? Because, oh my god, I want a cat so bad. I mean, I love animals. I love cats and dogs, but I don't know. I slightly lean towards having a cat. Because dogs are a lot of work. So funny, it almost made me die out of how bad it was. Yeah, right? Yep, Zach the Sauce guy. Yep, he's an evil Russian puppet and he's a right-winger. Yeah, I'm a right-winger, except I have a fucking weird way of showing it. I call myself a fucking leftist. I'm a leftist and a fucking socialist, okay? Revolutionary socialist. Okay, so I have a weird way of showing that I'm a right-winger. But, you know, I have my limits as to what I'm left-wing on, you know. Because I do support capital punishment in the most extreme circumstances. The Pogo Islands has it. Oh yeah, and I'm also pretty libertarian on guns as well. So, you know. Oh, I have a weird way of showing I'm a right-winger, you know. Exactly, Nick. Thank you. That's exactly right. Because I'm nobody's puppet. I'm nobody's bitch, you know? I gotta get my game face on here. Will never let go of the hey thing. Oh yeah, that clip from the Gray Zone where the woman said, "Hey, Saudi Arabia is a democracy. Hey, we let you speak." Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, even Max had to watch that again. Max Blumenthal had to watch that again. He's just like, yeah, no, we gotta watch that again. Pathetic fuckers, you know. Yeah, if only my apartment allowed pets, you know. I would have a dog. I would have a dog and a cat. I'd probably get a bunny too. Like I love rabbits. Like rabbits are so adorable. I had a rabbit. I had a bunny. I had a bunny for like, God, I'd say like 10 years probably. Which is pretty old for a rabbit, actually, funny enough. But yeah, no, running a red light needs to be punished very severely. And there should be no breaks for it either. Well, it's like, you should never be allowed to talk your way out of a ticket, you know? Like, no, like, I believe in giving, like, you know, leeway for things, but when it comes to something like that, no, a warning should never be given. You should never be given a warning for a red light, running a red light. Okay, maybe if it's, you know, if it's a yellow light and it turned red at the last second, that's happened to me before. And I've got let off with a warning before, you know, but when we're talking about running a solid red light, no, you need to be mandatorily fined. You need to be given an automatic fine on the spot. No breaks, no warning, nothing. There should be like no tolerance. Because it's dangerous. And where's it going to end? Is it going to end when you fucking T-bone someone or hit a pedestrian and fucking kill them? Okay, yeah. That's where it's going to end, okay? So no. Because if you give them a warning, okay, what's that going to send them? What kind of message is that going to send them? I'd say start off at a fine of like $300, $400, and maybe like $200. If you hit or kill someone, I mean, if you cause an accident, then start like fining them like in the thousands or something. I just want to listen to this theme for a little bit. I mean, that's why I disagree with Sabrina Salvati on how the police shouldn't conduct traffic stops. Okay, okay, in certain circumstances, yes. But when it comes to someone running a red light or running a stop sign or driving like hundreds of miles an hour or driving too fast for the road conditions, no, we do need to stop people for that and vehemently penalize them. Okay? I mean, I love Sabrina Salvati. I love Sabby Sabs. I love Revolutionary Blackout Network. But when it comes to stuff like that, I'm like, no, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not with you on that. Okay? And I am not pro-cop by any stretch of the imagination. Okay? Here's my position on the cops, okay? I'm not rah-rah, fuck the police, okay? I'm not that kind of guy. Okay? Why? Because it's not my position. Wait, what did that comment say? But I'm also not a fucking bootlicker either. That's fine with them. Arrest them if they hit someone. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, at that point, it becomes reckless driving. It becomes driving to endanger, negligent injuring, and so forth. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Well, that's what running a red light leads to. Okay, I have a story. I was going to work. This was, during the pandemic and whatnot, and I went through a yellow light that turned red. This was going to work, and this cop stopped me for it. It was a woman. She was very nice though, and I told her that I'm sorry, I didn't know it was yellow and it turned red, and she said she understood and gave me a warning for it and let me go. I mean, that I can understand because we've been there. That I could understand giving a warning for. That I can understand, okay? But when it comes to running a light that's been solid red for like a good few seconds, no, there should not be a warning for that. You should automatically get a fine, immediately get a fine. Don't even think about it. Just say, here you go, here's your citation. Here's your citation. What do you mean, check the connection? The connection's fucking fine. My connection's working just fine. And it's not lagging, okay. It's no. And don't even get me started on certain other things too, like passing a stopped school bus. Okay, if you run past a stopped school bus discharging children, you should go to jail for that. Because not only is that reckless driving, but that's also child endangerment. You could hit or kill a child by doing that. You should be arrested and they should tow your car and they should put you in fucking prison for that. Okay, that's ridiculous. Same thing with speeding in a school zone, speeding in a work zone. Yeah, no, if you speed in a school zone, that's the same thing. It's fucking child endangerment. Or if you speed in a work zone, well, if you speed in a work zone, you're endangering the lives of government workers. You're endangering the lives of actual, public workers. And that's extremely serious, too. Okay, you see what I mean, guys? You see, this is where I draw the line on being a left-winger, okay? But I don't think this should be left versus right, okay? I think this should just be common sense. That if you endanger the safety of other human beings, you need to be punished severely. And that's where I draw the line on being tough on crime. We should be tough on crimes that have a victim. If it has a victim or if it endangers the public, then yes, punish it. But if it's a victimless thing like bullshit drug charges, no. Okay, see what I mean? I draw the line, okay? I take a moderate position, okay? So like what's wrong with that? We need a little moderation, you know? And I'm not trying to sit here and talk like a fucking bullshit centrist or whatever, but... Because there's people that try to play both sides and try to see both sides of things, and those people are fucking idiots too. Like I said, guys, that's where I draw the line on being left-wing. Because there are some people that say, no, we shouldn't do traffic stops. I don't agree with that. Okay? Only in certain circumstances. Okay, whatever. If a guy has a fucking faulty taillight, then whatever. Just don't even fucking bother, okay? Maybe just briefly stop them and say, hey, you know, your tail light's out. I just want to let you know that, but just make sure you get that fixed. And that's okay, you know, we've been there. The police need to stop people for certain things. Everyone can hear me, right? Audio still sounds good. There's no... Okay. I know I asked that a lot, guys, but I need to make sure. You know, that's what I mean. And I don't think that should be a left versus right thing. I think that should just be common sense. Well, maybe I'm not as left-wing as other leftists online for that, for those things. But I don't know. I just see that as a common sense thing. Village in the UK because the speed is an hour and it takes idiot speeding and a child getting a crossword. Yeah, exactly. There's certain things that you do that should get you put in prison. Okay, I believe that if you drive 100 miles an hour or more, you should automatically go to prison. You know, in addition to having your license revoked for a year, you should also go to prison. Okay, that is not a victimless crime. Okay, driving 100 plus miles an hour, that does not have a victim. Okay, that does have a victim. That's not a victimless crime. Okay, the guy doing 75 and a 65 or something like that, maybe 10, 15 miles an hour over the speed limit. Okay, maybe that's a victimless crime. But the one who's going 100 and something on the freeway, no. You do that, you need to be arrested and prosecuted. Tow the damn car, confiscate their license. Tow their car, confiscate their license, and forfeit the vehicle for a year. Revoke their license for a year. Make them pay $5.99 a month for having the vehicle in storage and impound, and them having to start and restart the car. Because obviously, you know, you can't let a car sit for a year. It would be dead. So we'd have to let the mechanic start it, restart it, and then pay the mechanics a $5.99 a month fee. And then pay that to get the car out, pay to have your license reinstated. Okay, hit it where it hurts, and then make them serve time in prison. Because you know who does that? You know who does that in the kingdom of the Pogo Islands, my country? This guy over here. That's actually the law on the Navy Island. The driver's license and motor vehicle of a person driving 100 miles an hour or greater shall be confiscated, for which his or her driving privileges are revoked for a year, and his or her motor vehicle is forfeited at the roadside for a year, unless a longer period of revocation and forfeiture exists under another law elsewhere for a more serious offense, like driving revoked or suspended, driving, street racing, stunt driving, DUI, DWI, and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you drive impaired, you should lose your license for 2 years. And then the second time you do it, and then the second time you do it, you should lose your license for life. Should be no fucking tolerance for it. So that's where I draw the line. Fantastic idea, yeah. Well, most of my islands have that. You know, every island has different laws. But dude, the speed limit on the Pogo Islands, actually, and most Bogosian Islands is 70. Some it might be 70 or 75 or something like that. But I don't know. Like that's fast enough. That's a reasonable speed for a rural highway, especially in the Pogo Islands where it's just nothing but jungle. My fictional country is on the equator, and so forth. But it's you know, nothing but jungle. But whatever. I mean, that's fast enough, okay? That's fast enough. Anything more than that is excessive. Oh, I agree, dude. Oh yeah, on the Pogo Islands, there's several Bogosian Islands that no longer... There was a grace period when governors on 6 Bogosian Islands, the Aqua Island, Northern Island, North Island, South Island, Sapphire Island, and I think the Sky Island too, were the only ones, are the ones right now. They had a grace period, but then after a 21-day grace period, now a warning is no longer provided for certain traffic offenses, and running a red light or a stop sign is one of them. Because it's dangerous. No speeding in the jungle. Yeah, on the highway surrounded by jungle. No, don't matter. No speeding anywhere. And not only that, the Pogo Islands has equatorial climate year-round. So it rains, it pours. But then it rains for a few hours, but then it's sunny for the rest of the day. But no, once it starts pouring down rain, or there's low visibility due to fog or haze or something, or due to rain or a thunderstorm, adjust your speed accordingly. Just remember, posted speed limits are only meant for ideal conditions. And if you drive too fast than what is safe given the conditions, then punish it severely. It's a ticketable offense. And then if it results in an accident, then I charge them with driving to endanger. And make them go to court. They might even serve time in jail. It depends on the circumstances. But if you're driving 5 miles an hour under the speed limit and then in a heavy thunderstorm, that would still be too fast for the conditions. If it's pouring down rain, it's not safe to even drive half the fucking speed limit. You should be doing like 30 or something like that. Or something like that. Then after a certain point, it's not acceptable. That's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line on being what I am. No, when it comes to crimes and offenses that actually affect people's lives, yes. Oh, wow. All right, well, I am going to be wrapping it up in a couple of minutes. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to ask me? This has been an awesome stream. I'm so glad we got to do this. My dad just texted me for something. I got to call him back. So, yeah, this has been an awesome stream. But no, those are my laws in the Pogo Islands. I'm speaking it from heart, that this is how a country would be if it was up to me. I've got a lot of things, guys. I mean, my videos on the laws and whatnot, that's how it would be. It's self-explanatory. All right, sounds good. All right, homies, I'm going to call it. But thank you, everybody who stopped by. I'll be back Monday evening, 6 p.m., the usual time. Thank you to everybody who stopped by today. I really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of the afternoon and the evening. And I'll catch you all again with my next stream, next video, and other stuff in the works. Stay tuned for more and more stuff on the way. This is Zach, the Celtics guy, saying thank you for watching. Thank you for coming by. And I'll see you all again next time. Bye for now. Take care. Be safe. And keep fighting.